All right, what's going on, y'all? Broken Games HDR back at it again with another video. Quick one. So, Gears of War Reloaded has been announced and is coming to Xbox Series consoles, PlayStation 5, and Steam. So, it's going everywhere. And this is the second game from the Xbox Holy Trinity to be announced to go to other platforms, specifically its former competing platform, PlayStation. I'll never get used to seeing stuff like this. No matter we've seen a whole bunch of Xbox, Microsoft owned IP go to PlayStation, but it still looks weird. I actually haven't played. Maybe that's why it's still so weird and jarring for me and feels like it's Twilight Zone. I still haven't played any of these games, any of these Xbox games on PlayStation yet because the ones they put on PlayStation I haven't cared about. Don't care about Forza, I don't care about all that other shit. Gears, I've always been a fan of Gears. I beat all the Gears games on on Xbox or on PC. I beat all the Halo games. So those are the two IPs when it comes to PlayStation. Yeah, I'm gonna buy them again and beat them again. But maybe the jarring effect will be over when I actually play it on PlayStation. But for now, it still feels surreal. Um, So this is a remaster. So the quick rundown of the details is this has been remastered from the ground up. I would prefer it I like remakes. Remakes, I'll take remakes over remasters any day of the week. But of course those take more time. So they decide to go to remaster. It includes the multiplayer, two-player campaign co-op, up to 4K, 120 frames, cross-play and cross-progression across all platforms. Xbox fans who own the digital version of Gears of War Ultimate Edition will receive a free upgrade to Gears of War Reloaded, and it's launching on August 26th this year, as I said, for PS5, Xbox, and PC for $40. Um, and available on Xbox Game Pass Ultimate day one. Uh, yeah. The only thing other than it being a remake that I guess I'm a little bit disappointed in is I kind of wanted the trilogy. I don't know if they intend to release like two Gears of War 2 Reloaded and Gears of War 3 Reloaded, or they're just kind of gonna give us this PlayStation fans, the PlayStation platform, this to, or they're gonna add more in the future. I don't know, but the first Gears of War kind of makes sense because we assume that E Day, the prequel, is gonna come out also on PlayStation, so people will be able to play the first Gears of War, and then they'll be able to play the prequel. Maybe by the time people get done with those, then maybe they can add 2 and 3 to PlayStation. We'll see. But this is gonna, whether it's because of novelty or whatever the reason is, the sh or the novelty or the shock factor of seeing, Xbox games on PlayStation, or it could be the simple fact that PlayStation is the largest console, um, well, largest a large, if you include Nintendo, that's not, necessarily true, but w the it is a very large console platform that, yes, games that come to it are naturally sell, pretty well, and then you add on the novelty factor and the shock factor, yeah, them shits be selling well. Um, so it's become like the go-to platform for everything, yeah, since Xbox has gone complete, third party. So now we're just waiting for Halo, and then we'll have it'll be all the pieces of Exodia, I guess. I know Exodia is more than 3 pieces, but for Xbox, it's really just 3 pieces for the Xbox Exodia pieces. Um, so yeah, man, it's still wild to see, and, I'm probably gonna live stream this when it comes out on PlayStation. Probably gonna live stream it, probably gonna get the platinum. That's the thing I ain't gonna lie that I really wanted to do is, like, I don't find Xbox 100% achievements very satisfying. I've gotten, like, a few 100% achievements, but I just don't feel like they're satisfying at all. The platinum trophy just feels like more of an actual, accomplishment. It just yeah, it's just better to me. So I'm gonna be platinuming Gears of War Reloaded when it comes out. Definitely, definitely. Um, so yeah, man, it's wild. Like I did, you know, years ago, 10 years ago, 15, 20 is just this is just not something I could have pictured. I think I really thought, especially with the old guard, the Xbox old guard of leadership, I feel like they would have rather and I'm pretty sure they've said something to the effect of this. They would have rather like completely failed and went down with their ship rather than to see um any Xbox games on PlayStation or anything like that. Like that they would have just rather shut down the Xbox brand and uh and just yeah, go down with the ship rather than essentially just wave the white flag. Some other things I didn't mention that this comes with high dynamic, of course, HDR, Dolby Vision, and 7.1.4 Dolby Atmos, 7.1.4 3D spatial audio, VRR, improved shadows and reflections, super resolution with improved anti-aliasing, zero loading screens during campaigns, so that's great. Um, it is still going to just look like a very clean version, an extremely clean version of the first Gears of War. Like it's still those, I guess you could say those original some of those original assets. Like if like I'm looking at the images and it's like, yeah, these still look like the original game, just much cleaner, cleaned up. So cool. Let me know what y'all think about this. And I'll catch y'all on the next video. We got a lot to talk about on Weapon Wheel since we missed this past week. All right. I'm out of here, y'all. Peace.